Hello, you good people of the universe. Today's video, we are going to talk about not only becoming the main character, the producer, director, writer of your own life. You may have heard this term like main character energy and all that. Because, I just want to inspire people to take control of your own life and stop believing in what other people tell you either about you or what you have to do. This video is coming from you in New York City. I live in London. I lived in Berlin for a couple years before that. I lived in Bali for a while. And I've carved out a career in music all on my own without any context. And I just want to inspire people to take control of your life and do what you want, because people are going to think you're weird. People are going to not understand what you do, but the thing is that those people don't matter, because judgers, haters, all that kind of vibe is from usually an insecurity or something that someone is struggling with. So I wanted to make this little video to just let you know that whatever you want, you can achieve, and it will take time and you will have to put in the energy, but you can become the main character. You become the producer, the director, the writer. You are the captain of your own ship for your destiny, right? I also believe on a spiritual level, we all have fate. What our purpose is, but we have to step towards it, and there's a chance that it'll pass us by if we don't take those steps of growth, of humility, of grace. If we don't put in that work on ourselves, then we might never get to where our soul is meant to be. So I want to help you get to where your soul is meant to be. Yesterday was my birthday. We're here in New York City, and I've just been enjoying this beautiful weather, and I've been thinking a lot about what I want to accomplish this year, because life is never really as we plan, right? We have goals, we have dreams, we work towards things, and sometimes we get what we want, and sometimes, usually, things fall short. Or we get things that take us a different path, and then we have to figure out that new path. Because I think a lot of us struggle with, when life takes a left and we want to go right, we struggle with that flow. We struggle with just going with what is presented to us. We want to fight. We want to, hold on and control. And sometimes, a lot of times, things are outside of our control. I do believe that if you work from your heart space, from your soul, you can get to have everything you want. It just probably won't look exactly the way your ego or your mind thinks of it now. It'll look different, and that's okay. But you can have what you want, but maybe not today. You know what I mean? So I just want to ask you, what can you do today that gets you to become that main character, to get you to write your own script, Whether you're in pursuit of feeling sexy and confident in your body and going to the gym, that's one of those things where you don't have the control over the whole thing, but what you can do is you can go to the gym today. And that's a start. If you have big dreams, let's say you want to write a book, you can write 10 pages today. Write the introduction, right? You have to take the small steps. When I left for Berlin 3 years ago, it was because I felt like my music was finally at a more professional level. For a lot of years, people were like, what the hell is he doing? It's so weird. And it was weird and it wasn't good, because I was learning how to make music. I grew up playing violin. I've been writing poetry since I was 7, but I learned everything about production, about electronic music production. And in the beginning, I didn't even know how to use a DAW, like Logic or Ableton. I didn't know any of that stuff. So when I was learning it, I was super excited. So I was putting out everything I was making. But it was weird because people couldn't get the whole vision. But I had a vision back then of more or less what's happening in my life right now. And I'm not where I want to be, and I don't I don't know if I'm ever going to be where I want to be, because it's always our egos kind of little tricks of like keeping us ahead. But I do, for the most part, feel happy and confident with where I am. And that allows me to share from my heart, share from my soul, and know that at least I'm having a positive effect on people at the end of the day. So anyone who wants to say anything else, go ahead. Because I have the emotional intelligence to know what hard work is, to chase your dreams. You're not gonna learn your strength if you don't step into your power, if you don't face adversity in life and get no, slam door in your face, you're never going to know what it is to feel strong, to feel resilient, to feel determined. So just remember that you are learning in every single moment, but you can take the steps today, right now, to get to your long-term goals, because getting to that long-term goal is tiny step by tiny step by tiny step. And then all of a sudden, 10 years later, 2 years later, 1 year later, you're an overnight success story. And people are like, where'd that come from? And you're like, I've been doing this for my whole life. So just remember that. Like, I want to inspire you to make that one choice, to become that star of your own show, to become the producer, the director. Everything is up to you. And I remember, like, if I cared so much about what people were saying, or like I even lost friendships along the way of like getting into my artistic craft because people just couldn't get behind it and support it, maybe thought it was weird or whatever their reasoning. And so they fell off. You learn, though, who the real ones are. And you learn that the most of the people who can't support you on the way, maybe they aren't creatives, or maybe they just want to stick to the rules of life. And that's okay. Like, we're all allowed to do whatever we want in life. Being an artist is like, not everyone's an artist. Some people are going to be happy having a 9-to-5 job, and that's beautiful. But you have to find the people who can support you. And the only way you're going to do that is by taking those small steps. Nobody gets to tell you how you live your own life. And I get a lot of DMs, messages, especially on Instagram, that tell me, maybe I inspired someone to create or get into music or share their whatever. And I just want to let you know that there are people waiting for you to inspire them, because we all need each other. We're all an ecosystem of love, right? That's what humans are. We're all here to be able to support one another, and you're not going to be everyone's flavor. But the ones that can connect with you, who do feel your heart, to feel your message, to feel your art or whatever it is, they're going to gain so much by you stepping into your power. So just remember, like, you can heal your pain and you can step forward. Because I know I also get a lot of messages about like, oh, I'm so stuck, or I don't know how to get there, I don't know how to do this. Baby steps. You start writing that script of your life today, but you don't have to finish it today. You start writing it little by little, and you experiment, because the thing about human life is it's a huge experimentation. So we can make mistakes, and it's not the end of the world, and we don't have to be so hard on ourselves. We have to test what we like, kind of like a relationship, like dating. Like, maybe you can date a few people at first before committing to one, because we have to understand what really works for us, and not everything is going to work for everyone in the same way. So just remember that you will have a unique set of skills, and you will have a unique life for you, and you don't have to make it make sense for anyone else. And I also have a spiritual platform, Creative Life School, where we do all this. We offer courses and monthly membership where you have access to all the courses for like $30 a month. That I will link below, but this is my personal channel where I do my music, my fashion, my lifestyle, the inspiration, you know, just sharing the vibes. So if you like this video, like and subscribe, because I just believe we're so much more powerful than we know we are. I just encourage you to think about where you're losing energy in your life, where you're caring too much about what people say, where you are not stepping into your power, self-worth, and all of that on a deeper level, because we all have so much power within us, but we forget it. You know, we don't claim it. We are passive to life. And life is not meant to be passive. Life is meant to go get. You become the creator, you become the director, you become the producer. And you know, if I never traveled the world, left what I knew, then I would never be who I am. And I still have stages to grow and my own power to tap into, but I also know that you have your own power to tap into today. So just remember, take the risk, trust in yourself, count on yourself, believe in yourself, and vote for yourself, because you're what you have at the end of the day, and nobody can tell you otherwise. And I know it's scary to, you know, step outside of your comfort zones and all that, but that is where the magic happens. When you step outside of your comfort zones, you show the universe that you're ready for a beautiful life. So thank you so much for joining me, spending my time in New York, my birthday, and I just wanted to do this little video, give you some good vibes. I hope that you can be encouraged. You know, if you do go on the Creative Life School platform, I have like workbooks and prompts and all that if you're into that kind of stuff, to go deeper into this kind of work. But you know, just remember that you get to create your destiny. Your destiny is waiting for you, but you have to step into it. You have to walk up to it. You have to meet it, open that door. And for every door that's closed, I'm wishing you that it opens. It might take some courage, it might take some luck, it might take some hard work, but you will bust through. And I believe that, because every ounce of effort that you put in to what your heart wants is reflected back to you in this beautiful universe. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to tell the YouTube algorithm that you support small but growing creators like me who put their heart and soul and essence into everything they do and just want to make content to inspire, make people laugh, make people feel a little juicy. So thank you so much. I'm Garrett Packness, and this has been real. Have a good one.